Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion, theory / speculation video, guys. I hope you've been enjoying these things because Dragon Ball Super has been on top of its game all month, guys. Like, I am a kid again. I am just absolutely giddy and a kid again. So, guys, I know I put out a lot of these theories videos. I know they're kind of wacky sometimes. I really kind of hope some of them are true, but I'm not necessarily putting an over amount of stock into every single one of my theories. I'm just trying to give an explanation as to why things happen or what could potentially happen. I'm really trying to have fun with it. I hope you guys understand that. But with that being said, some of you guys always get back to me with awesome theories. I mean, seriously, some of the stuff that y'all put out there is just leagues and bounds over anything that I ever come up with in Dragon Ball Super or what I want to see in Dragon Ball Super. And I just have to say thank you so much for that, guys. Honestly, it's one of the best things about being in this particular community. But with that being said, guys, I got one today that I just wanted to make a general theory about. I've been thinking about this a little bit myself. I hadn't really put it in these words. His name is HoopBaby07. So I'll put his stuff on the screen here. You can see exactly what he said, but I'll read it for you guys anyway if you're not necessarily looking at the screen. He says, at Real to Real Pro, I figured out the red-haired chocolate form. Now, of course, everyone's basically talking about, or he's at least talking about the chocolate form Goku that we saw with the promotional material a couple weeks back. Accordingly to even Geekdom or something, we're not necessarily sure. We didn't get a great look at it. It was just kind of an advertisement, not necessarily the real thing. So it was kind of obscured. There was some debate on whether that was Goku's new form. Of course, we got to see the Ultra Instinct form a couple days ago with the special, and it doesn't have red hair, so we're still up for debate. A lot of people have said since then that it could have been Beat. Beat is, of course, the Saiyan Dragon Ball Heroes character that you see in all those promotional stills and everything, or even the videos. So we're not necessarily sure on this, but this is why we're speculating, guys. This is basically what it is. Anyway, he says Goku has speed to beat Jiren, but he does not have the strength. So Ultra Instinct is SSG God, or like Super Saiyan God. Of course, we have seen Goku go back into his Super Saiyan God form. And I gotta say, like, that actually makes a whole lot of sense considering the fact that they brought Super Saiyan God back into the anime specifically for this arc, and it would really go to show that why did they do that? For what reason did they do that? Is there some kind of reason, considering the fact that even Goku has done it twice now when he was helping Hit and also when he was fighting Jiren? And to put that into perspective, like I said in one of my later videos, is that that's a lot of strength that Jiren has. We're not necessarily sure exactly how much stronger Super Saiyan God is from Jiren, or how Ultra Instinct combined with Super Saiyan God would be that much stronger than Jiren. I mean, I kind of take a little bit, I guess, note on that is that when Goku did go Super Saiyan God, he wasn't even necessarily able to compete with Jiren in any real way. Jiren only needed a finger to really block him, so it's not like he would get that much of a boost, but who knows? I mean, no one knows really the multiplier. Considering the fact that Ultra Instinct is actually a technique and not necessarily a transformation, it does go to say that perhaps Goku can transform using this technique the same way he actually does it with the Super Saiyan and the Kaioken that we've seen throughout the entire series since he actually fought Hit. So that is a really, really good theory. He goes on to say his base plus Ultra Instinct isn't strong enough, so he goes Super Saiyan God because it's the only form that he can still control Ultra Instinct within. And I understand that. I completely get that. Personally, I really like that idea. And honestly, I know a lot of people talking about this way before we even got to the Ultra Instinct, and we were calling it Limit Breaker Goku or something else like that. I mean, obviously, Goku's going to need some huge power-up if Goku's going to be the one to actually win this tournament. And considering the fact that they didn't eliminate him in the last episode, I guess it is still up in the air as to who's going to win, and they can just fall back into their old tropes and have Goku win for one way or another, and this would be a really good explanation as to why that happens. Of course, this is his theory. I'm going to kind of do my best to walk around it and try to figure out another way that in which this can happen, but basically using the same template. Honestly, I think he's right here. considering, like I said, this is a technique and not necessarily a transformation, at least that's the way they've really kind of explained it, it would go to show that Goku could transform while using this technique and not necessarily have to deal with, oh, why are you going in Super Saiyan and also this, because how is that possible? But at the same time, he should be able to, because it's more of an instinctual technique, he should be able to turn into something like Super Saiyan Blue and also use Kaioken times 20, and maybe that would be enough to actually put him over Jiren. I mean, he has the speed and now he has the strength, so we're not necessarily sure if that's going to be it, but honestly, I want to hear everyone's thoughts and opinions. Do you think Goku is actually done transforming in this particular arc of Dragon Ball Super? In fact, do you think that anyone is done transforming? I mean, there's been speculation as to what is Frieza hiding, not necessarily a new transformation, but also probably just a huge amount of power or some kind of technique. I myself have speculated that Vegeta could potentially have a new transformation. Of course, I think it's way more likely that Vegeta has some really special technique that he has yet to show, considering the fact that they show Vegeta using techniques all over the place and all the time in Dragon Ball Super, especially when, or in Dragon Ball in general, especially when there's a new big threat to be had. He did the exact same thing with Cell and Boo, so it goes to show that he might do this now. And at the same time, you have Gohan, that a lot of people have been speculating that, oh, Gohan's going to get a super transformation at some point and it's going to put him over Jiren and get him to win the tournament and all that other stuff. So I think that that is still absolutely plausible. Of course, we already saw Kale and Caulifla get their own transformations, so maybe Kappa will also get a transformation. So do you think Goku's done with his transformations? Do you think he's going to use Ultra Instinct again, but also top it off with something else that he already has up his arsenal or up his sleeve? And at the same time, do you think anyone else is actually going to get a transformation while we're at it? So with that being said, guys, I hope everyone has a really good day. Like always, go down to the comment section below and share those thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button, because that's going to notify you every single time I upload. And also, guys, if you're more inclined, please go down to the description section below and hit that link to go to my second channel. We talk about movies and television shows, box office numbers there, lots of horror movie stuff if you're into that. I really, really like that channel as much as I love this channel as well, but not necessarily just as much content. I really like the Dragon Ball community and your guys' input a lot. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on stuff that's not necessarily Dragon Ball, that's the best place to get it. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone has a good day. It's been real.